Oh, hello YouTube, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Timberborn, where things are looking pretty solid for a beginning colony. I'm happy with where we're at right now. Right, we have plans. We have plans in here to actually get over here and help with the bad tide diversion, so that'll go in. We need the science in order to unlock the 3-level floodgates, triple floodgates, and the same thing over here. I tossed these in off camera. It takes 10 seconds, so I did it. It's okay. You saw the fruits of the labor of 10 seconds. That's what we did there. But we're kind of stuck because we don't have enough beavers to actually build all of the things that we need them to do. We don't have enough beavers to fill all the positions that we're going to need them to get into because, well, we need to expand to gears so that we can get larger storage. We need to expand to gears and various other things in order to get, things rocking and rolling, make things happier and safer for the beavers, right? We're kind of stuck because we don't have the population density to fulfill the requirements for this playthrough, at least at this stage. Now, it is dangerous to expand our beaver population with the current storage capacity of both food and water, and we need to fix that. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to expand food and water storage. We're going to expand our beaver population slowly as it matches our food and water storage production and procurement. And we're also going to work towards this. I think this is probably one of the more required things because I have a feeling that we're going to run into a bad tide this next cycle. Now, we are on cycle 3, day 13. We've got 3 days left in this drought. That doesn't give us much time to actually take care of all of this. So we're going to have to pull some beavers away from some other things to try and get things moving faster. Otherwise, we're going to run into a bad tide issue. Now, we do have some bad tide mitigation stuff that we can use, right? We've got this. That'll allow for our food to stay irrigated for a period of time. But we will lose out on water. So I think the first thing is expanding our water storage. That's the smart thing, is once it's bad tide and once this is no longer good, then, well, we're going to have to just tough it out until the good water comes back. And historically speaking, the first bad tide has been, for me, 10+ day bad tide. So we need to save up at least 10+ days worth of water for a colony probably twice this size. So we're at 18 beavers right now. So 36 beavers. We'll round that up to 40. We need 80 units of water per day. I'd like to get to about 1,200 units of water storage. Now, that's going to be really hard to do when we're dealing with the small water tanks. So that's the conundrum that we're dealing with right now. Can we do it? Yes. Will it be painful? Absolutely yes. But I believe in us, okay? We have the will, we have the way, we're the beavers, okay? We're the Timberborn, we're the Z Beavers. We've got this. But I've been yapping long enough. Let's go ahead and hit the play button. Let's get things rocking and rolling and hopefully get something done that is going to be great for us. Of course, 3 times speed because I'm a glutton for punishment and I like to see things moving faster. And let's see what we can do to actually help out a little bit. As mentioned, let's go ahead and get some storage in here. Now, our carrot storage is kind of lacking. We want to be able to keep up with the supply that is popping out of the ground right now. So we'll go ahead and toss that in there. We'll make both of these carrots. That'll be good. That'll add an additional 3 days, 2, 3, 4-ish days. Wow, I can math in public. 4 days of food storage capacity just in that alone. And as long as this doesn't dry out, we should be able to continue working our fields through the bad tide. And then water storage. We definitely need that. Now, we're probably going to run into this bad tide before we can get the beaver population to a 40 level, but we will be cautious with it. Now, I did actually get the name mod in, so thankfully that made the transition pretty easily to the new version, to the experimental branch. So that's awesome. So to all my Twitch subscribers out there, former and current, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support, and enjoy being one of my awesome beavers. They're going to do awesome things for us. Anyway, that day and a half ran by really fast. Holy moly. Okay, so that guy is not doing anything. That all drained out. So I'm going to pause these two for the last day. Get somebody in here to help chop down some of these trees because nobody's actively doing that, and throw that additional beaver into that position. So that'll go, and I'm probably going to bump this priority wise over this over here, right? Now I do have these lumberjack flags right there that I could probably get somebody in working now. I think we can pause road drag here and get them doing something else, but we also need the planks too, so that means, God, see, this is the problem. There's so many things that need to be done, and we have so few beavers. Okay, that all went in really fast, so that's good. Logs are looking okay as far as our storage is concerned. I do want to give these a priority as well, just get those knocked out. It shouldn't take them too long to do that since the logs are nearby. Let them do that in the background, and we only have one bed left. All right. Let's see here. So this is keeping water for a period of time longer than this. I think that, well, it has to do with the fact that we were pumping that actively, so that kind of makes sense. Why that's still there. That's keeping everything green here, which is fantastic. We love to see it. And then here's the end of our drought. That means we've probably got 6 to 9 days, nice, of good water left before we hit our first bad tide. I'm always afraid of the first bad tide because it likes to kick my butt. And ever since I've been playing the meander map, I'm very, very afraid of the first bad tide. It's always terrible on meander. So I'm gun shy when it comes to the first bad tide. All right, let's go ahead and pull this down so we can get some of that water in here. That'd be great. Pull that shut so we don't cause a flooding incident. There we go. And we have a spare beaver. We had a beaver grow up. Okay, cool. So I'm going to come over here. We're going to unpause one of these. That get to work, and I just realized that I had these two paused, so that needs to get unpaused. Max prioritize those positions because that always needs to be like that. Check on you. We got 2 in here. That's good. Not too bad. Reach over here. You can. All right. So I am going to do the risky thing and have some oaks planted up here. Now, hopefully the bad tide doesn't kill all these. They're not going to stay irrigated through the first bad tide, but they shouldn't die. I think, hopefully. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let that happen. They'll grow one way or the other. If we have to replant, that's fine. We'll just have to accept that time loss. I don't like that idea, but that's okay. Now we are up here, so that's good. I'm just waiting on these last few stairs to go in, and then we can get up here and start placing all this in. That'll be great. Science is moving along. We need 500, I believe, for the triple floodgate. It is 500. Okay, so that's good sheet. We have 4 positions going on filled. That's 1 in the builder's hut, and then 1 at this lumberjack flag. Okay, that's fine. More concerned with them working this out here. What else do we have? Oh, well, they're not working out there either. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I think we can pause that berry collector since we are maxed out on berries. That guy doesn't need to be sitting there right now. That saved us 2 positions. It's still that one. It says, okay, there we go. All right, day 3 already. My goodness, that time is going by really fast. All right, we'll see if we get our first notification of a bad tide here shortly. I'm not looking forward to. Good. Okay, it's just a drought. Okay, good. It's not the greatest, but we can live with the drought. It's less dangerous than a bad tide because we can maintain water in here. We can keep things running. We can pump the water during the drought and everything as well. That's good for us. It's survivable, and that's what matters. Okay, and you know they always say better lucky than good, right? We got lucky. I'll take the dub there for being lucky in this instance. All right, so that's good. That's in. That's fantastic. We do have 5 beds available. They did build this additional lodge, so that's great. We can go ahead and throw in an additional lodge right here since they did chop that down. You don't need to be there anymore. Can't reach that. So that's going to just slowly expand a little bit. That's fine. I will allow that to happen, and we can come and pause that one here. All right, there we go. Now we got Frostlars, we got Manny Murder, Roadside, Robbie T Music. There we go. Welcome into the colony, guys. I hope you're looking forward to all the pain and chaos that's about to unfold. All right, so I'm gonna bump this priority right here because we need that taken care of. Because water. And we are up to 19. We're going to be up to 21 max capacity here soon-ish. And then we just tacked on another 3 beaver beds. That's going to expand some of that stuff a little bit. Isn't bad. All right. Here. Do I have a spare beaver that I could get over here to help with? Because these are popping in. I like these pulled out. They're not going to really expand beyond that now because all of this is already marked for planting. When you have a place that's marked for planting, the trees can't actively propagate. So that's fine for them to stay like that, but that is also free lumber just sitting there that's right there that it is available. I did want to get up here and take advantage of these trees. That's a few pieces of lumber right there that we could very easily. Wait a second. Did they do that? No, they didn't do that. They did do that. That's new. Well, I guess it's not that new. Okay, well, we'll get that up here. We'll have that selected for cutting. That will help move all of this along since we'll have a lumberjack flag here that's going to have the trees on hand. They can just go back and forth between the lumberjack flag and the levees as they're going in. There's our 500 science. Let's go. All right, triple floodgates. Put our 3 in. Oh, did they change? Oh, they changed them. That looks so much different. Holy moly. Wow. That is definitely a different asset. That looks so cool. 10-day drought. I could do that in my sleep. Okay, we're good. We're good with that. I did put the water back on. Okay. I was concerned there for a second. We're good. We're Gucci. Nothing to be too concerned about. I didn't get them down here. I need to fix them. But they're working on this over here. They've got 10 days plus an additional at least 6 days to get this accomplished over here. So I'm not too concerned about it. We've got the lumber coming in. We've got the planks coming in. These are going to take a lot of planks. That's 60 planks right there. We're a fourth of the way done as far as that's concerned. So that will be good. Water in here is not as high as I'd like it to be because I pulled it shut beginning of the last temperate cycle. But there's enough water in here that shouldn't be an issue. It should keep everything going. I say that knowing full well that I've got these guys actively pumping out of it. That's okay. We've got this. Oh, I forgot that I had a beaver in here running while we had it. Oh, goodness gracious. We had a tempered cycle going and had a beaver running in there. My bad. All right, let's get that job done. We've got Malty in there. Gonna chop down some trees for us over there. That'll be huge. And now, I did want to get somebody over here. So, Malty, you're fired there. And let's rehire you over here. And you can chop all this down. And this down as well. Sweet. Food is not doing as well as I'd like it to be. We're holding steady at this point at about the 140 mark. I think if I expanded the our farming area a little bit, be a bit better. So I'll probably do that as well. So let's go ahead and put another farmhouse in here. Right there, that should be good. That's got the reach for any area that we're going to do anything. And I think we'll do potatoes and carrots over here. So potatoes right here, and then we'll do carrots down here. That should not be within the bad tide here. It shouldn't be touched by the bad tide, so that'll be good. Now, of course, I need storage for the potatoes. Let's do that back in here. That will be regular potato storage. You'll be... Well, no, actually, I'm going to just do grilled potatoes here, and we'll leave the storage for the grilled potatoes in the farmhouses, right? So that'll be 100 units of potatoes that'll be stored in there. And then the grill can just go to the farmhouse and pull the potatoes out and grill them and then throw them in here. Now, that requires us to have a steady supply of logs, which I believe we have now. This is keeping up. They're not able to tear all this down before the next line of pine is up. So this is going to pop here in about 2 to 3 days. 2 of these guys. You guys have nothing to do already? My goodness. All right. Well, let's go ahead and give them a path down here. And... Roadside, you're fired. Anji, you're fired. They moved all that into there. That's 107 logs right there. Sweet. So let's put that right there. That should be good. That's already marked. You guys should have reach on almost everything there. Probably have to move that over. That might be a better idea. Just do that now. I haven't built those yet. So let's see. Optimal position. Right there. Seems good. Sweet. Path. That all pathed up. And delete this path. Nope. There we go. Get that done. Now they can reach all of that. No issue. And I should get somebody over here to actually tear this down. We have 4 beavers now not doing anything. So that's going to be good. And that I just created 3 positions. So that'll be 1 of the 4 right there taken care of. They did get this in, so that's good. So that means our storage capacity is up to 510. Sweet. Do need to give this a priority bump over here. Otherwise, they're not going to get any of that accomplished. And I want that done as well because beavers. We need more beavers to do more things. Let's see. Planks, we're halfway to what we require for this side, so that's good. What are they actively doing? So they've got 1 in here, 1 levy in. Not working very fast. Am I out of builders? What is going on here? What are my builders doing? Well, I keep telling them to do random things. Actually, you know what? They're this way. They started going this way. That's why. Because I put this in first. Okay. Yeah, they're running logs and planks up there. Okay, that explains that. Let's go ahead and change the priority. Get them up here to do this stuff first. Or any of that on the other side. I don't think that'd actually help anything, but I want them to get over here. I want these logs torn out. I want this put in. And this as well taken care of. I think that's the smart maneuver. Now, if I had the capacity for them to split duties and go work on different things, I would totally be down for that. But I don't have different districts to actually break them apart to go do that yet. Good, but that requires unlocking the district crossing and some other stuff and helping with maneuvering of foodstuffs and water stuffs, and that's definitely out of scope for us right now. All right, 168 logs. Have 540 max storage. That needs to get a priority bump, otherwise they're not going to come over here and build that. I need you guys to build these for me, please, because I need these logs taken care of. The faster I can get those logs done, the better. All right, cool. He's up here doing that. That one's already in. Probably give this a max priority. Otherwise, they'll just build all this before they touch that. Which isn't cool, man. Oh, they're coming in. They're hitting with the hammer. That's so cute. I love it. I love it a lot. All right, so we've got Mandy. Mandy's going to come up here, tear all these trees out for us. That will allow for a little bit of log storage here. I don't have haulers yet, so I can't really put foodstuffs and water stuffs out for the haulers to, you know, haul. So it's not very helpful, but it's okay. We'll get to that point eventually. Of course, I'm not going to touch this because everything's a priority, so nothing gets accomplished. All right, so Mandy's in. Mandy's too far away from the working area to actually do anything productive. I think I've lost. Yeah, once these two get built, we're going to lose 2 positions. We just lost two additional positions. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, that got built. That's why. So I'm gonna change this one. So that one's planting. That one's fine, and that one can be harvesting. Have 2 harvesters and 1 planter. That should be Gucci. I don't know why they haven't torn that down. I guess they're just tearing into these as fast as they're popping up. That's why that's happening. But like I said, the cycle is going a lot better. Like, these are popping in as they're getting to the last edges of this. So if I wanted to tear all this out, I'd unlock the 3rd lumberjack flag here and get that moving, but I don't think that that's really required. These don't need to be here, and this doesn't need to be here either. I'll give us some more space. 2 positions. Those 2. Okay, where can I save 2 bodies? I think I'm good on science for now. I'm going to need it again soon. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. It actually dried that out right there in that little area, and then everything else around it went out with it. That's cool. That's a neat little mechanic. Oh, that's not a neat mechanic. Harvest the potatoes, please. They have less than a day left, guys. They're already there. I need you to do that, please. Yeah, I shouldn't have closed that as fast as I did. That's on me. All right. Cool. These guys are doing that. This is in still. This is going in. Brilliant. You're thirsty because I don't have the means to provide you food or water up here. Sorry. Sorry, Mandy. Sweet. Wish I had more beavers of age to actually do beavery goodness things. Okay, we're okay on food. They got the potatoes out, it looks like, so that's good. I can take that prioritization off and let them do what they need to do. Obviously, all these carrots are done and they're about to expire, but we've got less than... Well, we have no time left before the next input cycle. And there it is. So, there we go. Water's moving. this is not moving anywhere near as fast as I'd like it to go. So I'm going to plus this up over here. Put that to 4, so maybe that can help move some of that along. I think I'm done building things for a second other than this. I think with that in now, they can focus on doing this. And then once Mandy is done clear cutting all of these trees, we can focus on building the levee system here, which they are slowly putting in. So that's going to be 4 more down there. I don't think that one's necessary, except for I need to have, well, I could just put in a platform there. Yeah, platform, boom. And I'll let them build all of that without any issue, and that needs a priority, otherwise they won't do it. All right, sweet. Day 1 complete, on to day 2. Now we have the planks. We have all the planks that we need for the first 3 floodgates. That'll be great. That'll be huge. Oh, that's not how that's supposed to happen. All right, that's all going back in. That's great. Once that gets replanted, I could probably pause my planter here and let those guys just sit around, or do the inverse of that, because I'd like to get some more bodies elsewhere doing some things. Not sure if that's really a requirement, but I don't have the I don't even have the builder's hut unlocked, so I can't really do that. We don't have the capacity for an additional builder's hut either. We only have 1 spare beaver. Okay. 1 spare beaver can go into there, which is where 0 has already gone. Sweet. Logs are moving in again. We have 265 logs. I love to see it. This is making some decent progress. Really need foodstuffs up here for these guys. That requires haulers. I could do haulers. You don't need to be in there right now. Go do something over here. Yeah, come help out up here. Go ahead. Put in a hauling post. Not. Yeah, I don't think that'd be a bad idea. Don't know where I'd put it. I want this to be where we're going to do food. Put it up here without any issue. Be a temporary hauling post position. Get that a priority so that can get knocked out real fast. You got the logs nearby. We have the planks for everything that we need the planks for right now, so I'm not too concerned about that. You guys are done, so I'm gonna pause you both. That gives us 3 positions right there. And with that being the case, let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll do it. I don't think it'll help because the amount of time it would require to actually put all this in and be of any use probably exceeds how long they need to be working on this over here. But we'll put it in. We'll set these to obtain. And once that hauling post gets built over here, which is already built, pull that down by 1. And there we go. And we'll give these prioritized by haulers a little assist there, and that should be good. I do need to build a grill since I have potatoes on hand now, and potatoes are the best in-game or short beginning game food source because you get a pretty good return on your investment, right? Grilled potatoes. So if you're looking here, 1 grilled potato plus a little bit of lumber gets you 4 potatoes. So it's a 1 to 4 ratio, which is fantastic, which is a heck of a lot better than the 1 to 3, right? We look at what the carrots do. Every 4 days you get 3. And then the potatoes, every 6 days you get 1. But that turns into 4. So every 6 days you get 4. Yeah, I think that works out better. At least that's what the YouTube's told me. So I'm gonna take that. Okay. Whew. We are getting really lucky with our RNG right now. Not getting another bad tide, which is great. You guys build this? Yes. All right. Get that prioritized by haulers so that they can bring some food out here for us. That's just waiting on logs. Mandy is tearing the logs down. I don't know why they're going all the way out here to acquire the logs. That's fine. We'll let them do what they need to do. And let's see. The one thing that we can do to help them speed up a little bit is give them something entertaining to do at night. So we can come back in here and throw in some campfires. It'll make them happy and it'll make them work faster because a happy beaver works faster. Right? See. We've got 24 beavers. And these take 5 visitors a piece. It's going to eat through our logs, but I think it'll be worth it in the long term if we can get some of their happiness up a little bit. Let's see here. 80 has a 6. So the next well-being score for faster working is a 10. And the next for movement speed is at 12. Life expectancy is at 7, so that's not a bad idea. All right, sweet. They have water and foodstuffs coming in here. That's what we want to see. That is almost done right there, so then they can just start working on putting in the floodgates. That'll be brilliant. This needs to get accomplished. I don't know why they're not touching those stairs yet, but that's okay. Let them do what they need to do. Now that isn't being touched because it's not a priority. Same with that. Go ahead and do that. I'm not too much of a rush because we have the drought coming along. And that's as mentioned, right? It's easier to deal with the drought than it is to deal with the bad tide. Now, that being said, watch it be like a 15-day drought or something, and we're going to completely run out of food and water or something, which would be devastating. Absolutely devastating. We don't want that to happen. Oh, goodness gracious. They're not getting to these down here. That's a lot of carrots right there not getting touched right now. You hate to see that. All right. Last 0.3 days. I think we can pull this up now. No, I'll wait until it actually dings. Just because I want to have as much water in here as feasible. And it'll be a few seconds before this all dries up and stops being a river in. Right, there we go. Pull that up. That'll save us some water here. The last bit of the water will run out on that side. And water's doing good. It's a 9-day drought. Oh, game. You are being so nice to me today. I am very happy about that. That one didn't go in. Really? Okay, that's cool. We got food and water here, so Mandy should be able to... Mandy? Mandy! What are you doing, Mandy? Why are you taking... Oh, you're done. Never mind. Sorry, Mandy. I shouldn't have yelled at you. My bad. Okay. Well, there's some logs here. Some here. That's all done here. So that doesn't need to be there. 8. Let's go. What do we hit? Potatoes? Yes. Oh, they actually put in the grill. Let's go. You love to see that. All right. that's all accomplished, all in. We can plus that up to get some more haulers in. Oh, they also got the campfires in too. Sweet. That went in really, really fast. Okay, we have 2 beavers not doing anything. Science. Let's go ahead and unlock the builder's hut. It's only 100 science, and that will help move things a little bit faster. We'll pull that down to 2 workers because I want to have 1 spare beaver in the inventor's hut moving science a little bit. I do want to get to the point where we can unlock the observatory as soon as possible. That requires power though, and we don't have that. That requires unlocking the windmill, which is 120 science. We have the science. We do. We could move this industry up to here, since this is a large open piece of land right there. We could have rows and rows and rows of all of the favorite things that we need. Planks and gears and sparkly planks and so many things doing great things for us. I love that idea. Now, why is this stalled out? Logs are slowly going in. Oh, I need to prioritize this. Otherwise, they're not going to get it done. There we go. And it looks like I can throw in an additional pine tree right here. This is not good. The fact that this keeps on losing water back here. I don't quite understand that. That's growing though, so that'll be a huge source of lumber. This is still coming in on cooldown. I love to see it. That's brilliant. That one popped up, so I can get somebody in here to... Somebody is in here. Andre! Is that not marked for cutting? It's not marked for cutting. Oops. There you go. Tear that one out. Brilliant. Food's doing a little bit better. They still can't quite get to all of that. I'm going to plus up the harvesters. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. And yeah. I love it. I love it a lot. Is that not marked for cutting? It's not. Okay, cool. Guys, tear that one out. Don't need that expanding anymore. Please and thank you. All right, 5 days left in the drought. They should be building these stairs now. They are. Well, sort of. Drink the water. You ate the food, but you didn't drink the water. Come on, goobers. I need you guys to think smartly about this and stop doing irrational things like running past food and water when you're thirsty. My goodness. All right, builder's hut is in. Got 1 spare beaver. Plussing that up. Sweet. Now we got 5 haulers. Got 3 builders. Moving. Proven. I'm going to prioritize these guys by haulers. Just to make sure that they don't run into an issue where they're full on logs. And they can move that stuff out. These guys have about 10 days left before they pop, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. These are about to pop back in here, and those just popped long ago. Okay, so that's where we're at. The cycle has moved to about right here, and it's reset to that side. Brilliant. I need more potatoes. Need more potatoes. All right, let's do more potatoes then. Because they're getting eaten as fast as they're produced. We don't like seeing that. I think I'm going to plus up the work hours right now just because they're not moving this as fast as I would like them to be moving it. They're... See. Storage. Maybe this will help. Got a max priority. Have them build that, and then we can have the haulers come up here and put some of that stuff in. Maybe that'll help things move along a little bit faster. I doubt it, but you know, I can try. Wait. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought that said 20 logs to build. No, it's just 2 logs to build the storage. Okay, prioritize obtain. We can get the haulers moving lumber out here. That should move things a little bit faster, allegedly. You're tired because you're having to walk across the map to actually build anything, and that's on me. You have one place that's lost a position. Where is it? Builder's hut. Drop that down. Actually, I'm going to drop this priority-wise. We'll lose haulers, but we need stuff actively getting produced and actually taken care of, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. All right. 2.7 days left in this drought. I'm going to destroy this because this is just an eyesore now. Don't need to be here. That is a huge open piece of property right there, too. There's a lot I could do with that. This entire map is just an open plain. Almost like it's in the name. 2 stranded beavers. Oh my goodness. Guys! Guys. You're not supposed to... Oh my goodness. Why are you like this? Get out of here. You're sleeping. Just that you cost me 3 logs here, dudes. You cost me 3 logs, and that's on you. Okay. All right. Build these stairs, please. Build the stairs before you build anything else. Okay? Don't know why you were doing ridiculous things. Build the stairs. We have the lumber to do the things. All right, carrots are up to 400 now. Let's go. We have 2 missing positions. That should just be from the hauling post. That's the word I was looking for. That is going in. That's just waiting on logs there. I don't know. The logs are moving up over here, so that's good. Go ahead and throw an additional small pile. Get that set to planks so that they can help out with that. Hit that obtain button and get that a max priority so they can get that accomplished. That's about to go in, so that means they shouldn't get stuck anymore. Well, they can't actively do anything right now other than build this. So that's fine. All right, last day of the drought is here. That's in, and that's prioritized obtain. So now our haulers, which we only have 2 of now, should be able to actually get over here and help out a little bit. There's our first floodgate. Just need 4 more, and then these last 2 levees. Yeah. Wait. I could have just... You know what? Don't build that one. Don't build that anymore. Tear that down. There. You can do that. Oh yeah, I can put the levees back in over here as well because that's out of the way. I can't actually get to that right now because this is in the way. I goofed. My bad, guys. My bad. Here, put that in right there. That could be our logs. Now they can gain access to all that. Give that a max priority and hit the obtain button. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's in. That's great. That's the first one in. We'll pull that down as well. Planks are moving in, so they should be able to throw those in pretty quickly. That's brilliant. Need this to have a priority as well. I should be able to just do that, right? Hit that priority and get that moving again. Oh, I paused the wheel. That's why this wasn't moving. But I also paused lumber mill too, so there is that. Those 2 are actively going. We need to open this up so we can let some water into there to keep everything irrigated. And I should probably go ahead and fill in this spot right here since I did clear all of that out. Lovely. Jubbly. As our famous beaver player from across the pond would say. Look at that! 2 are in. You just need the last 2 and then these, and then we'll have half of the problem solved. The other half of the problem is getting to the other side of the map to do the exact same thing in half as much time. Because I'm afraid of the bad tide now. 'Cause it is coming. The bad tide is coming. Okay, there's no avoiding it. No avoiding it. Right? No, they can't build on the side of a bridge. That requires metal. Okay, there it is. There's the bad tide. Okay. 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 I'm gonna pause for a second. I'm gonna think about things. Put that in there. Gonna demolish these berries. Get some more. How did that? Oh, interesting. All right. Actually, don't tear out those, please. And that can be replanted for carrots. Okay. Okay, food. This should stay out of the bad area. Lumber should stay out of the bad area. We're probably going to lose these. Yeah, we're going to lose this. Probably all of this, honestly. If it's a bad, or if it's a long bad tide, which I don't like. 500 units of water. 540 max capacity. Plus the 2 water pumpers with 24 beavers. Okay. 480. Well, we'll just call it 50 per day. So we've got enough for 10 days worth of a bad tide. Plus this up. Because I'm just, I'd rather not risk it. Okay, so this is going to be the max priority. They're not going to be able to complete anything else over there. Going to have to take out their path up there. Try to hit all that. This is all set to water. They should get this built relatively quickly. Don't know how long this bad tide is going to be, obviously. So that's going to be priority there. If they have the time, they'll get over here and tear this out. Food stuff, I think we'll be okay on. I think. All right, let's unpause. Let's check this. That is down. And then we'll have to tear the path out here so they don't come up here anymore. Yep, that's what we're going to have to do. 2.3 days. Why are you thirsty? My guy. All right, those are already in. Sweet. That pushed our max capacity to 600. That'll pull us up to 690. 690, nice. 720, 750. That should be a fair amount of water stuffs for us. And then we'll pull the builders off. Unless I can give them a way to get down into there without getting sick. Which would be nearly impossible because I don't have the science to unlock the triple platforms. That did go in. the last one here, and then they have to complete all these. It doesn't matter if they complete this though, because they can't block the other side. So that stinks. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. We will have power though, so when we can get some planks moving again, I guess. So that'll be cool. Sure, I don't have any jobs over here that would cause them to cross the Bad Tide River, other than this, right? Yeah, that should be it. I'll tear out the... I shouldn't need to tear out the path, but then again, they like to do silly things like run through the river, or even just go stand in the river for no reason other than they can, right? You're not doing anything. You're paused. Yeah, 0.5 days. Food's looking decent. Potatoes are moving in, so that's good. And 0.3 days left. 0.3 days left. How is this coming along? I know I keep coming back over here to check on it, but I am genuinely curious. That just needs them to slap it. I'm going to pause it now. Actually, I'm just going to destroy this path right here. And that should stop them. Oh, you goober. Get out of there. Get out of there. Don't do any more up there, okay, guys? You got really lucky. Like, really, really lucky. All right. I'm going to tear this out. And this out. And it should be the only way that they can get in. I forgot to pull that up. Okay, thankfully that's on that weird angle right there. So no bad water got into that. This did all turn to poop. That had less than a day left. Oh. That had like 16 seconds worth of... Yeah, and those are gonna die. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm angry now. Whatever, it's fine. We got some in. That's all that matters. We're gonna lose all these berries. That was gonna happen regardless. These guys should still be able to pump for a... Okay, we're on the second day now. Okay, it's only a 7-day bad tide. Not too bad. I'm gonna pause those two so they can go do something else with their time. Probably haul, but there's not really much to do hauling wise. These guys can't get down into the bad water, so that's fine. I can turn the science back on since bad tide season. Science, get moving. We're not hauling too much right now, so we'll do that. Let that roll. The water's good. Food's good. We lost a few. These are drying out. They're not getting destroyed by the bad tide. That's drying, but as soon as the good water comes back, that should rejuvenate. Same for that. So that'll be a bunch of logs right there. They're going to pop in. We have a few right there. So we're sitting pretty on that. I can unpause that. Lulabelle, you can get some planks moving for us. Plenty of lumber there for you to play with. Do all of that. Just need to maintain. Stay the course, okay? And there's 200. Beautiful. Okay. Now we could do triple platforms. This should keep them out of the poop. Yes. Yes. And I don't know if they'll be able to reach that from the corner. If they can reach it, great. If not, we'll put in some stairs right here once these 6 get put in. They can't build off the side of the stairs, which is the most ridiculous thing, but it's okay. It's a limitation that the game has for us, so we'll accept that for what it is. Let them build on that. That'll be something they can do for the next 4 days. I love it. Probably pull this down one. Have at least the haulers moving. That is a bit closer, so I don't think I need to build any crazy systems up here. I could throw in some lumberjack flags. That's a lot of trees right there, actually. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pause that one and throw in a lumberjack flag. And make sure that that is all marked for cutting. And give that a priority. I don't know what the priority is for any of this over here. It's just regular priority. That's not bad. These are going in though, so that's good. And that'll be very helpful. Planks are moving again because I turned the plank manufacturer on, and let's power is not as high as I thought it'd be. Not nearly as high as I thought it would be. But it's okay. It'll do. It'll do. Alright. Potatoes. Moving in. Great. Carrot storage. Max capacity. They are eating the potatoes pretty much as fast as they are pulled in, though. Which, funny. Funny. I'll pretend it's funny. I think it's funny. Okay, I shouldn't say I pretend it's funny. I think it's funny. See here. Should do triples into here again. Let them work on that. No, they're fine working on this one right now. Might as well. Since they've already got the infrastructure in place over there instead of tearing everything out. It's already a moot point to try to get ahead of that system right now, as it is. So we'll just let them continue working this system over here. That will be fine. And then it'll be great. It'll be the greatest thing. I think we can, though, expand our beaver population. Again. Do that like so. And such as the youngins like to say. I think that's what they say. Alright, sweet. Brilliant. Need to... Oh, that's right. That got filled. Malty's in there doing that for us. Going in really nicely. Much faster than the other side did. I wonder why. It probably has something to do with the proximity. I didn't even realize that there's a bad water source right here. I should have realized that, but, well, blind person, I guess. Wait. Just planted. That is 15 days left. 1 day left in this bad tide. I think we survived it just fine. Is it pretty? No. But we survived it, and that's what matters. These trees didn't survive it, though. Edge. That stinks. But I'm happy that I got this to work. Right? We lost some carrots. We lost some berries. But we kept all of this irrigated throughout the duration of our first bad tide. Which means we survived. And survival is key, darn it. Now, this is going to dry out here. When we start talking about longer duration droughts. So I think it might be a good idea once we have the science to get the fluid dump in there. That's 250 science and we only have 140. So we'll let that work in the background and think about ways to make our beavers happy. And that means doing silly things like putting in rooftop terraces. Let's do that back here, actually. That's the end of the drought, or the bad tide. So that's good. At least have a max capacity of 8. That's 1624. We have 30. That's 32. And we can somehow finagle our way up there, like so. Throw in all of the platforms, and then we can start stacking houses on top of here. as well. So this isn't just for pleasure, okay? This is we're making things good. Making things great again, okay? That's why we're doing that. We do need to turn these two back on, and that's gonna feed our capacity a fair bit. This is going nicely. We're playing with that slowly, actually. Much slower than I'd like them to. That's fine. We can put this path back in up here, which was that portion right there. Done. Means they can come and slap that real quick, and they can come and pick up these logs and planks and build all of this stuff. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love to see it. Means logs are moving. Great. Where can I save a job or 3? Probably don't need 3 of you guys in there. That's 2 jobs right there. I need the science. What did we say it was? 250 for the fluid dump? Yeah. 6 beds. They should be making some more baby beavers for us here soon. Water's moving again. Probably fire Lulabelle. I think we're fine on planks for now, right? We're not building anything over here with planks anymore. Oh, I paused that. That's why that's not getting accomplished. Great. Logs just aren't moving it. Oh, it's because I don't have any haulers. Yeah, I've got a bunch of positions not getting filled because of the lack of haulers. Magic, you're fired. Go do something helpful with your life. That's waiting on logs. That's basically everything they're waiting on over here, other than these platforms. And the stairs that will be platformed, or that will require logs and planks. Okay, that's fine. That's low priority. That's the lowest on the totem pole, or highest on the totem pole. I think that's how that works. Someone said that everybody uses that phrase incorrectly or backwards. Not entirely sure if that's an accurate statement or not. I'm gonna pretend that it is. Give me water in here, please. Thank you. Fill that up. Brilliant. I tell you guys not to plant this one anymore, because that's going to be where we're going to throw our fluid dump that we're about to unlock. 245, 46. It's working. I think that's how that works, right? Sweet. First bad tide accomplished. We are, I wouldn't say bad tide proof yet, but we're close. We survived. We did good. We did really good. This is almost done. So once this is done, we can focus on the other side. And then when that's done, then we'll be bad tide proof. And then it'll just be max capacity storage for all of the things so that we can expand all of the things. And then we can start looking into getting a bunch of science moving. We can pull back on some of the building. A drought. Drought schmout. Game, you think you're gonna scare me with your piddly little drought? Ha! I laugh in the face of your drought. I say that, knowing that it's probably gonna be like a 50-day drought or something like that. It's gonna be absolutely atrocious. It's gonna scare the pants off me. No, it's not gonna be good. Get this in. Get that path right here. Do that a max priority. In max priority workplace as well. Still need to pull that down one more. I could pause one of these guys because we have what we desire as far as our science is concerned. We have the fluid dumps, so that's good. Or have access to start working the fluid dumps. That's really, really good. Makes me happy, right? We like being happy about things. I just really want them to finish this over here. Last few pieces of the levee are going in. You guys finish this staircase so that you guys can get up here and finish the things and pick up these logs. or that log and those planks, that'd be great. That'd be huge. Like, there's storage right there for you to pick them up, throw them in. It's super easy. Super easy. Here, pick these up too. If you can pick them up, then that means that they're usable for us, right? Put this in. Store a bit of water back here. 1.85. Probably pull that down to 1.5. 1.6. 1.6. That'll flow through. And we'll have some backup water storage back in here. Probably pull it up a smidge bit higher. 1.75? Why not? Get as close to the top as we can. I can't go any higher than that because it'll overspill and just go this way. But that's fine. It's brilliant. Oh, we're flooding. Why are we flooding? Probably flooded. Oh, yeah. I forgot. The last time that I did this caused this fluctuation in water the entire time. There's nothing I could do to actually stop it from flooding. Ever. Because it's just constantly back and forth. Right? This constantly happened. I don't get it. Like, did I impede the flow of the water that much? Yes, I did, actually. I need to put... If I tore this out and put in another floodgate, would that make it not do this? I think it still would, honestly. This is fine. I could save some more water up here if I put in another dam right there. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That went in, so that's great. We're going to get some more water. Open that up a little bit. Let's some more of that water. Oh, I just ruined it. I ruined it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 9-day drought. Man, this game is being really nice to us. I will take it. All right. We done over here yet? Can we say that we're good? We're Gucci? No. Last 2 logs going in. Last 4 on this side. That's great. You love to see it. A good chunk of water stored up there too. So I could open that up and fill this back in a little bit. Oh, probably won't do it right now. Honestly, I think that if I did that, it would just all flatten out and probably stop like right here. I think that's what would happen, sadly. So I think that's a moot point to try to save water up there. But, you know, a guy can dream. A guy can dream. There's so much water storage. But it's not really that much water storage in the grand scheme of things. I really need to get further into industry. But I don't have the beaver capacity to do that yet, and I want to be bad tide proof before I extend industry any further. That is done. It is done. It is done. So we can slowly start tearing all this out. Once all that's torn out, we can come back into here, I believe is where I wanted to do this. Right? And then levees along here and levees on this backside. This will fill with bad tide or bad water, which is fine because we need bad water, and having a big pool of it would be helpful for us. Now, these do not need to be prioritized. You guys can actually come empty these out. That'd be great. No need for that storage there anymore. You guys can come clean this up as well. And yeah, the last thing that we need to focus on is this. Which we have the logs, we have the planks. They just need to come do it. And I think that's where we'll call it here, guys. I hope you had a fantastic time hanging out with me as we slowly made it through a couple droughts, and we braved our first bad tide. It tore up some of our berries, a lot of our berries. It caused a setback in some of our lumber production. We got a lot accomplished. Got a lot of water storage. We expanded our food production twice over, basically. We broke into potatoes, which is great. Science is moving in the right direction. Actually, before we bounce, I'm going to tell them to put in the fluid dumper here. Yes, there we go. Now we got the fluid dump. That will allow us to have food and lumber irrigated in perpetuity, which is brilliant. It's the greatest. Of course, we're going to have a large supply of water on hand in order to actually just dump that into there. Otherwise, we're going to run into a problem with thirsty beavers, and nobody wants to have a thirsty beaver. Okay? Not good for anybody's health. Not good. I'm happy. We almost have this in. This is slowly going in. Slowly but surely. We did finish this one over here, which is brilliant. We are so close to being bat tide proof. I can taste it, and then we can stop worrying about it. Well, I say that knowing full well that I've been that guy. But I've been rambling for over an hour at this point. I hope you guys had a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you aren't already subscribed, I'd appreciate a little subscription bonus. You know, just hit that button. We're so close to 500. I could smell it. It smells delicious. It smells like victory. And I'm very excited about the fact that the channel's grown so much, so fast. And it's just been me, my beavers, and you guys. And I'd say that that's probably the coolest thing ever. I appreciate you all. You have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world. Make sure you guys stay hydrated. Make sure your beaver's nice hydrated as well. And we'll catch you all in the next episode. I'm out. See ya. Like this. See, I'm making things better for you guys. And when Jake finally does grow up and become a real boy, he'll have plenty of things to do. Okay? He'll have plenty of places to go and hang out. No, Jake, put the ghost butt down. We don't need ghost butts up in here. No one needed the ghost butts. Okay? That's not a requirement. Not a requirement at all. I promise.